Pokémon on the Switch. One of the greatest enigmas the Pokémon fandom has had to deal with since 2017. We have had next to no information about it other than it's coming. As we draw closer to the anniversary of when it first heard of its existence, the leaks and rumors claiming knowledge about it have been popping up like weeds in a field. These rays of false hope have only raised questions of what the truth will hold. Many have speculated, many have debated. Now it's time to present the pros and the cons for what the future will really hold. This is the journey to Pokémon Switch. Before this even begins, most of this is based off speculation gathered from watching the game markets and trends in the respective subjects. None of this is confirmed and possibly worst case scenario to get my point across. Keep that in mind while I show you some of the issues Pokémon will face on its new home. What if I told you that Pokémon going to the Switch isn't all sunshine and rainbows? Even before Ultra Sun and Moon became a reality, people have been clamoring for a Pokémon on the Switch without even considering the drawbacks on this. Of course, there are many benefits to having it being on an extremely powerful handheld console hybrid. The graphical improvements could be groundbreaking for Pokémon, the regions could be expansive and near open world-like. We could finally have some more features from old games return. But has anyone ever looked at the downside of having Pokémon going to the Switch? Oh, I can already hear people fuming. Is Phoenix really going against the idea of the golden game? The idea of a perfect Pokémon generation? Well, yes, I am. I'm not judging the story or the games, but I am judging the changes that will come with this migration from 3DS to Switch. Well, everyone is blinded by the shiny enhancements for a Pokémon game being on the Switch. How would you feel paying $60 for said game? How about the people who buy both versions? In the past, they were forking over $80 for them. Now they will be spending $120. How about just a year or more later and the third enhanced version comes out? That is another $60 just to have an updated version. You see, this migration will drain your wallets. Of course, that is what Nintendo and Game Freak want. Your money. After all, Pokemon prints money. Also, let's be real for a minute. Game Freak hasn't really been batting 100 as this last generation. Do you really think they will fulfill all hopes we all have? Hell no. We will be paying $60 for nothing more than a HD Sun and Moon. 70 new Pokemon, emotionless main characters, shitty plot twists we all see coming, and more of the same old that brought down Gen 7. While we are on the subject of money, the franchise being on the Switch opens new possibilities of DLC. Granted, we could have had it on the 3DS, but that was limited with what it could do. Now the possibility is limitless, so get ready to buy a season pass to get access to that first day endgame DLC, the Legendary Dungeon DLC, the Battle Frontier DLC, and more. Don't want to grind out IVs for your Pokemon? Just for $5.99 you can get 50 bottle caps to max out those IVs. You see this amazing new outfit? You can wear it for just $3.99 for the whole outfit or 99 cents per item. Want a limited boost to your shiny odds? Just for a mere $1.99 you can get a shiny. Now, yeah, that's all exaggerated. Game Freak and Nintendo are not EA or Ubisoft. But, like I said, Pokemon prints money and fans will pay the piper. We all gotta catch 'em all, just for a price. Oh, and God forbid you have both games. That is double DLC. Okay, while those past 2 points were to the extreme side and total speculation, this one is grounded in reality. Starting September of this year, Nintendo will be charging for the use of its online services, just like the other big consoles. Granted, we'll be getting free games with a subscription, and it should only cost $20 a year. Yes, a year. That is the cheapest online service of them all. It is a great deal for what you get, but that's all fine and dandy for other games where multiplayer is optional. Pokemon kinda forces you to use multiplayer for a lot of things. Hell, most buy these games just for that. You want to evolve Graveler, Machoke, or any other trait evolutions? Pay $20 and you can. Want that event Pokemon? Pay $20 and you can get it. Want to battle a friend that isn't in the same room as you? You get the point. Unless Pokemon is the exception to this rule, be ready to ship out that $20 a year. At least it's not too pricey. A lot of these issues are monetary, and isn't that the story of life? Looking at it in the hardware perspective, it's a godsend having it over. The possibilities are endless. Everything just comes at a cost. There is the chance Game Freak and Nintendo don't do this to the fans, but this is the company that's been making the same game since 1996 and selling it to fans. Yes, that is a mean thing to say, but hey, Call of Duty and literally all sports games have been doing it too, and no one bats an eye at them either. Pokemon just gets away with it because we all love those colorful monsters, including myself. If Nintendo and Game Freak get greedy with the Switch Pokemon game, expect to be paying for a lot of things that should be free. Remember, everything I talked about, while grounded in reality, is also to the most extreme of what could happen. We don't know what the future holds, but right now, things look rather grim. There is actually a solution to some of these issues, actually. A simple and effective solution. Release only one version of the game. Just one. I know it goes against the past 20 some odd years, but it would be the best course of action to take if you were charging $60 per game. Just focus on one game with everything in it. Make it be the enhanced third version without having to go through the first round. Think about it. It would be the best for everything. What is your take on these three issues I see happening with Pokemon Switch? I know they are all money related, but that can be a huge issue in the long run. Are there any other issues I missed? Let me know in the comments below. I know this episode has been a bit of a downer. Next week I try to liven things up by examining the mentality behind a leaker. Is there any subject you'd like me to cover on this journey to Pokemon Switch? Let me know and I'll give you a shout out for thanks for helping me make this series. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and share it around. It helps me grow the channel and I really appreciate it. Become an Ember of the Phoenix today by subscribing to the channel and following me on Twitter. The link to my channel is in the description of every video and on the front page of my channel. Doing so, you will never miss when a video goes live or to hear my little ranted thoughts I have throughout the day. And with all that said, this has been Black Phoenix. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.